blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. Hello folks, I'm JR. I'm with
IBlue Cosplay.
This is the second time we talked to him in the same place too. If you don't remember, he was what was his name again?
Azrael.
Azrael. Yeah. Oh, that was amazing cosplay. And now he's dressed as Barrett. It moves. I'm gonna ask him a few questions. Why'd you come to Mini A-kon?
Decided to like just join in, kind of come back and see how people are doing and like what new costumes they're putting up, or even what they're planning for A-kon coming this summer.
Oh yeah, yes. For sure. Cause like it's like the test grounds here, and then they tell you about their real cosplay coming in next year.
Yeah.
I mean, this A-kon coming up.
Yeah.
And or they just kind of like test out their cosplay, and then they go for the full throttle.
Right.
It's really interesting. Pretty cool.
True.
What's your favorite anime?
Let's see. Well, let's see. Right now it's roughly Fate Zero, and let's see, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho is a good pick. I remember it's like, wow, he's dead. Oh, he's alive.
Not really.
Oh, he can shoot stuff on his finger.
Yes.
Wait, tournaments? The Spirit Bomb? What going? What?
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I really enjoy it. The little egg thing that he had for a while. That had his little hair.
Right.
That's so funny.
Yes.
What is a fun fact that people might not know? It could be about anything.
Let's see. Well, I guess there are times when I forget to lock up my car when I go to conventions. And there was one time when I was at A-kon and I had my windows all down and I didn't lock it up, but you know, no one touched it.
That's good.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh, that's not something you're supposed to do. You're supposed to always lock it up every time. But sometimes you forget and you have all your stuff on you and you forget to lock up and you think, oh, it's all good. But,
See, that's why I have this string right here. And you're wondering why? Why do you have such a string? Because I lock my keys inside my door multiple times.
Right. Ooh.
And I need to jiggle it out. And it's fun. One time I actually left my window down in my car. Thankfully I was at home.
Yes.
But then it rained.
Right. Ooh.
Boom. It was a hot, wet American summer.
Oh man, that's rough.
What anime items do you own?
Let's see. I do own a One Punch Man vinyl sticker. You put it for a car, stuff like that. Someone said, hey, look, you're One Punch Man, because I was dressed in One Punch Man over at, I think, Fan Days, or Dallas Fan Days. And the person was like, hey, look, sticker. I'm like, all right, let me go and get it. I got it. Yeah.
What is an anime you want more people to know about?
Let's see. I think the older animes like Ronin Warriors and even Saint Seiya, like the older 80s ones are really cool because of how they do their animations, and shading is really more dynamic. It's very hardly used now since it's more digital age now, and you know, you just draw on the computer and then just kind of splice it. Even CGI stuff like right now Berserker, you know, it's like full CGI and like, okay, huh.
I mean, it can work, but not like that.
Exactly right, yeah.
But I remember when they're talking about, I was listening to Super Best Friends one time when we were talking about Gundam, old age Gundam, and how everything looks jagged and like really rough, but because they didn't have any rulers back in the day.
Exactly.
And I'm like, that's amazing,
Yeah.
and it still looks good.
Exactly.
It's really cool. One old anime I remember was Cyborg 009.
Oh yes.
And then they remade it, but I want to watch the old one,
Yeah.
just because it just has that style, you know, that
Right.
old anime style.
Yeah.
And that it looked, what was it? Not Bishonen? A little bit of Bishonen style, a little bit, but it just looks beautiful.
Right.
Like you had the bald guy with the big nose, the
Right.
pretty looking girl,
Yeah.
and like the main character was just like, I'm always mysterious and I got one hair in my eye. So who and why did you cosplay this character?
Generally for one reason, or a couple of reasons, is it's the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII, and also it's the 30th anniversary for Final Fantasy itself entirety.
Wow.
So I was thinking, okay, I want to do a cosplay that is not so heavy on armor, but it's more just, dress up and then just go on. Because, like I said, most of my cosplays, like Arkham Knight, Lucio, and several others.
Like fully clothing, fully
Yeah.
like you even put technology into it.
Indeed.
Oh god,
Yeah,
it just goes full on. You
Yeah.
just want like casual, especially for mini A-kon, you just like want to breathe in the room a little bit.
Indeed. So it's a nice kind of break from all the heaviness, we wear, and then.
But even though you still go full on, look at that.
Yeah. So.
You still like turn it. Look at that. That's amazing. Like even though it's like casual, you're still like,
Yeah.
I just made this in my backyard in 10 minutes.
Indeed. So it's definitely one of the things. Indeed. Yeah. So it's like it's always some crazy thing hidden behind each of my cosplays. As it does something, and sometimes does things like that.
It's really good. Really good.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to make this cosplay?
This one roughly took me, I think, almost this whole month.
A whole month?
Yeah, the whole month. Yeah, so which has surprised me because most time it just takes roughly 2 months and 3 months to put something together. Well, I was just like, hey, I just want to get this kind of done, but also want to make sure it looks good and has all the right features and the metal armor or like the little metal clips and here and there or buckles. Yeah, getting metal buckles is a little hard because I had to go on Amazon try to find them and
It'll be easy.
yeah, but it is what it is. But it definitely looks great. So.
Oh, it looks beautiful. What was the hardest part of this cosplay?
The hardest part was just trying to figure out how to get the gun arm to work. Generally, I was like, okay, how do I put this together? How do I put this, all this in one? And then I just figured, let me just try to do a hand drill. Let me see if a hand drill works. It was a lot of trial and error, just trying to figure it out, and and I was like, okay, this works. It's powerful enough to spin it. Now I have to make sure it's a central place to get it inside, and then other than that, this would be the hardest part is right here, and also would be the jacket as well, since it's like it's all made for me. So I was like, I have to sew it and try to figure out how to do a double-sided jacket, and I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a bit nuts, and then had to install zippers and all those things like that. So it's a lot of work.
Like you made that.
Exactly.
I made this.
Yes.
This is mine.
Yeah.
This is my baby.
Yeah, definitely.
How long have you been cosplaying?
I've been cosplaying for roughly 2 years.
2 years.
Yes, 2 years.
Wow, that's amazing. And the things I've seen you do is just like wow. Like the Lucio cosplay, of course, the Azrael cosplay last year, and then when I saw you updating with your Arkham Knight, just blows my mind.
Yeah.
2 years, that's just amazing.
Yeah, 2 years.
What is your favorite cosplay you've done?
Let's see. I guess my favorite cosplay so far has been Lucio from Overwatch. Generally because of how interactive people are. They're like, oh, come on, man, get with the payload and all that, and break down and all that stuff. So it's always been fun to do that, and then play music through the gun and the lights, and it's been very spectacular for people to see.
I'm hoping that I can get you in that Lucio cosplay. I hope I can see that one day. It was beautiful, and like you said, like what's so amazing that you have such an eye for detail that I played Overwatch like crazy. I play Lucio when I want to be support.
Yeah.
I've never noticed his fingers like had this animatronic like little wire going over there. And then you say that and like, oh, how could I forget? And then you make it, and then there you are.
Yeah.
It just blows my mind how cool that is.
Yeah.
Like that's really amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, and last two questions. What advice would you give for future concours and or cosplayers?
I generally would say is, enjoy the experience of, everything going around you, even the vendors, the people, the cosplayers, even the guests. Just try to absorb it all. Don't always try to assume that, you need to go to the big, large guests in order to experience a con. The con is the whole entirety. And you need to, see even the small bits, even people playing card games and stuff like that. Cards Against Humanity or whatever card game it is, or even Uno. There's always something for you there. You just gotta look around and see it for yourself.
Last one. What is something you would change to make our community better?
I think, let's see, to make the community better would, I think generally it's just more of acceptance, just, make sure that you don't get so critical over people's costumes or get even critical over certain people being there. Because a lot of times we just don't like people like, oh, this guy's here, this person's there, he's wearing it wrong, this and that. And we get in this ramble and we just don't learn how to just sometimes say, hey, this person is enjoying himself, let me just allow him to do that, and just, hey, let me try to enjoy myself. I don't need to start hater parade and all that stuff. I don't need to start drama or anything like that, and things like that.
It's beautiful. That's why I love the 28 days of Black Cosplay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love all the many cosplayers, and then a lot of your people and even my people always get like discriminated. It's like, oh, you can't do that. You're not white. And it's like, no, that doesn't matter. Like you said, it's all about like just having fun and cosplaying the character.
Right.
It doesn't matter the race. Doesn't matter the gender. Doesn't matter the size. Do it. Have fun.
Right.
Yeah. No boundaries and know what you want to do and what you feel comfortable with. That's it. Like you hit the nail right in the head, dude.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. Have a wonderful meeting again. Thank you so much for your time.
Right.
Remember to learn something every day, then talk about it. I'll see you next time.
All right.
Yeah, ow, I'm dead. Bye.